Marshal Salant joining us. He's the Managing Director, Head of Alternative Energy Finance. I'm Stu Taylor, and he's with Citi. And here to talk about renewable energy and where we're really heading. How difficult is it when we hear about this horrific financing situation today? You know, it's almost looking like mortgage rates, which are heading down to 1%. Greatest deal in the world, except you can't get it. How is it working with renewable energy, which is a lot more complex than focusing on mortgages?
Good question. It's a market that has become bifurcated. Well-constructed, good deals have no problem getting financing today, meaning they've got sponsors that are reputable, that are well-known, they've got big corporate backing, they've got electric utilities buying their power, it's known technology. The markets are wide open at the debt level, at the mezzanine level, at the equity level. What's difficult is that new technologies or marginal projects, sponsors that are unknown, new technologies, that's where they're having difficulties, and we've got to really spend a lot more time figuring out how to get those done.
How do you substantiate that? I'm not here to give you advice, far be it for me to do that. But for example, Spain just received, I'm trying to get this straight here, I think it's about 60% electric power generated from wind energy. Pretty promising results. Do you use existing examples out there in order to encourage institutions to give out money?
Yeah, in the U.S. we point to projects that have already been done. There's always a mentality at the institutional investor level. They want to see 10 other people do it before they do it. But we've now got lots of big insurance companies and banks and other financial institutions who are looking, and we show them big giant wind farms like Shepherd's Flat over $1 billion. We show them the Alta deals over $1 billion. We show them big solar deals, Desert Sunlight over $1 billion. And when they see that, they realize, okay, this works, it's legit, they're up and running, the rating agencies will rate them, we can get quotes on the bonds, it makes sense to do this.
Right, so you get it, it looks attractive, all that looks great, all that glitters is in gold. Money's still not easy to access. Do you see it loosening up at all?
I think that for the next couple of months, this bifurcation will get even more dramatic. The big deals will have no trouble raising money. The well-established deals, no trouble. But the marginal transactions where the economics didn't quite work, or there's something, the sponsor will call it unique, we'll call it an aberration or an outlier, or something that they think makes them special, an investor sees it as a reason to say no. So that's tricky.
Listen, it isn't easy. But Marshal, you look at some of the renewable energy sectors out there, where do you deem the biggest growth to be?
We see a lot of growth in solar right now because people can build big giant solar projects in the middle of the desert in Southern California, Nevada, New Mexico, Arizona. That's so-called utility scale, but you can also do solar on the rooftop basis. Big box stores, warehouses, whatever can put it on there. Walmarts can put it on their rooftops, and then even residential people can put solar on their rooftops. So we see a lot of expected growth in the solar market in particular.
Maybe some concluding remarks. If you were approaching investors, how would you advise them? Is that advice different than it was 10 years ago?
It probably changes every couple years based on what's in vogue and what isn't. I would tell them to be willing to roll up their sleeves and run their numbers. If they're willing to do things that are slightly non-standard, there are very, very risk-reward attractive opportunities in the market today.
How are you enjoying this HiAlpha Energy Investment Conference?
It's been fascinating and very interesting. The lunch presentation to hear ExxonMobil's view about energy was really, really insightful. I hope that the people who came here who were not primarily interested in alternative energy enjoyed what we had to say, and hopefully they learned something from it. It's great that you can get people from all these different backgrounds in the energy space together at the same time to talk about what's going on.